So I'm extremely excited about the Super Mario 3D collection. I mean, I've never played Mario Galaxy at all. I've never beaten or even got very far into Mario Sunshine, and returning to Super Mario 64 as a portable version of Super Mario 64 back on the Nintendo 64 is going to be amazing. But I gotta say some things about this. In this video, we're going to talk about some of the problems I have with the Super Mario 3D collection and just overall with the Super Mario Anniversary Direct, despite me being extremely excited for these games and already having the Super Mario 3D collection already pre-ordered. So the Super Mario Anniversary collection were rumors that I spent a long time closely tracking and covering on this channel, even to the point where people were saying stop covering these rumors or they're not real. But despite all of that, I still cover them because the idea of these amazing games coming to the Nintendo Switch was a grand and fantastic idea. I just couldn't help get excited about these games coming to Nintendo Switch, or the thought of these games coming to the Nintendo Switch. And then after a while, time did pass and still nothing happened. Even I started to lose hope for these games coming to the Nintendo Switch. But the last rumor I covered was right. That very, very special rumor. It was finally right, and we were finally gonna get a Mario Direct this week. Back when that rumor happened, not this week now. And that rumor was true. It came the next day. We got a Super Mario 35th Anniversary Direct. And a lot of us were excited, me included. So excited for me anyways, that I kind of ignored the problems that I would later notice, which again, I'm still excited for these games, but I'm not that devoted to Nintendo that I would ignore some of these problems. So the first one I want to talk about is a bit touchy when it comes to discussing them, and that's the limited release of the Super Mario collection. The Super Mario 3D collection will be released from September 18th to March 31st, 2021. After that date, as far as we know right now, we won't get a chance to buy them again, at all. It's going to be pulled from production and pulled from the eShop. Now, you still have a very large time to pick these games up, but it's still a limited release that creates a rush to pre-order the game, which made the Super Mario 3D collection Amazon's second best-selling game of 2020. Let that sink in, all because of the limited release. And you can already bet your bottom dollar that all the scalpers have already took to the internet to sell these copies for double the price, which I absolutely hate. So why is this a problem? Well, I'd like you to start a scenario in your head. Imagine if EA, BioWare, or any other company did this with a franchise that's much beloved as Mario, or even close. Are you imagining the internet on fire? Because that's what would happen. People would go insane, especially if it was EA. My god, the amount of backlash they would get. So why isn't the internet on fire right now? I won't beat around the bush. This is Nintendo. Certain companies have a ton of goodwill that they've built up over the years that they can get away with these things. That's exactly what's happening right now. No other way around it. Everyone's thinking it, I'm just saying it. Sure, sometimes they will get backlash, but not nearly as much as other companies would get. And in my opinion, this is kind of a crappy thing to do. I think at the very least they can keep it on the eShop. I may be a Nintendo fan, but that doesn't give Nintendo a pass to pull something so anti-consumer just to bolster sales. Now, again, they could be releasing these games separately later down the line after March 31st, which if that's the case, why not just do it now? Because sales wouldn't be as strong, of course. If Nintendo did release these games separately, they wouldn't have as much sales because not everyone's gonna want all these games, despite the fact that I want all these games. Some play them on PC, some already own physical copies, or some own multiple copies. Heck, some own them on the Wii U, and so on. Now let's talk about the second big elephant in the room, the glaring problem with these ports, and that's that it doesn't seem too different from the original. Even though I'm a huge Nintendo fan, even I can admit these ports don't seem to be a significant upgrade over the originals. I think the idea that we all had when it comes to these games when they were still a rumor were completely different. We weren't expecting a ground up remaster, but Nintendo didn't do too much with these games when it comes to the visual upgrade. Especially with Mario 64, it doesn't seem too much of an upgrade. Now there is an upgrade there, don't get me wrong, this is definitely an upgrade from the originals, but it seems to be the bare minimum upgrade. Which as a fan of these games, it kinda sucks because I would like to see a huge upgrade over the past games when they originally were released. And why did Nintendo do this? Because they know this game will sell. It's Mario. Mario sells very well, especially when it's some of the best Mario games in the series according to fans anyways. Again, I've never played some of these games, so I don't know if they're actually the best for me personally, but I guess we'll see on the 18th. Overall, even though I do have my problems with the Super Mario 3D collection and the way Nintendo is releasing them, I'm still incredibly excited for these games. And for those who are gonna get angry at me for criticizing Nintendo's decisions, just stop being a fanboy. Trust me, it's better for you in the long run. This coming from an ex-fanboy. Anyways, did you guys see that $299 leak price for the Xbox Series X? If this is true, that is one hell of a price. Video on that soon. So what did you guys think about this? Do you think this limited release of these Super Mario games are dumb? Do you think this port job was poor. Are you still gonna buy them like me? Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed this video subscribe to Robo Gaming for more gaming news. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember, stay safe, stay charged, and have a good one.